A family of 6 and 2 of their guests were hacked to death with an axe in their own home, and that home is now referred to as the Villisca Ax Murder House. The Vilisca Ax Murder House is always voted one of the most haunted attractions in the United States. But what makes this house so haunted? On June 9th of 1912, the family attended church where they usually go. They invited 2 girls over their house to stay, Ina May, who was 8, and Lena Gertrude Singer, who was 12. So at 9:30 p.m., they all walked back together to the Moore's house. Fast forward to the morning of June 10th. The Moore's neighbor, Mary Peckham, noticed that they weren't outside doing their morning chores. She went to the Moore's house, knocked on the door, but heard nothing. So luckily, Miss Mary had the number of Josiah the father's brother, Ross. Ross comes over. He has a spare key to the house. He opens the door. He goes inside. He shouts to see if anyone's home in the parlor, but no one replies. He enters the guest bedroom to find Ina and Lena Stillinger's bodies on the bed in the guest bedroom. By bodies, I mean bludgeoned to death. Ross screams to Mary, tells Mary to call the police instantly. She's calling the police. They come over quick. The police officer checked the entire house to find all of the Moores bludgeoned to death. The murder weapon was an axe belonging to Josiah Moore himself. It was found in the guest bedroom where the 2 young girl guests were staying. For one, we know that the killer or killers started in the master bedroom. The killer or killers used the blade on Sarah, but used the blunt end of the axe on the other victims. The children, Herman, Mary Catherine, Arthur, and Paul, were next bludgeoned in the head in the same manner as their parents. Afterwards, the murderer returned to the master bedroom to inflict more blows on the Moores, the parents, knocking over a shoe that had filled with blood. Then the murderer moved on to the guest bedroom where they killed 2 of those young girls. In addition to the bodies of the young girls in the bedroom, I noted that the murder weapon, the axe, was also there, but next to the axe was a 4-pound slab of bacon. Suspects in the investigation were exonerated. This case is still unsolved. They still do not know truly who killed the Moores on that night in the Villisca Ax Murder House.